Prime Minister of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia reiterated the diplomatic policy of Ethiopia towards neighboring countries is anchored on collaboration and mutual development. In his recent highlight about Ethiopia's diplomatic priorities to the 36th regular session of the House of People's Representatives of the federal government, he recalled strong relations with Ethiopia's neighbors, mentioning their shared history, cultural ties, and long-standing diplomatic relations with Ethiopia. He also elucidated the Ethiopian government's determination to resolve disputes with Sudan and bring internal peace to Sudan through negotiations and peaceful means rather than armed conflicts.
The
Sudan government improperly seized some lands of Ethiopia. It may take hours only to reclaim those. We didn't, and we wouldn't do that. We don't do it while they are suffering from their own internal conflicts and distresses. We are patiently waiting until they resolve their disagreements first. This is our perspective for our neighbors. You know, we were exporting electric power to Sudan during its peaceful times. And yet, for the last 2 or 3 years, the government of Sudan failed to submit the financial revenue that should be rendered for the service. Despite this failure, the Ethiopian government didn't quit the power supply due to its internal distresses. We will not quit the power supply because they are our brothers. They should consume it. We will raise our legal requests when they regain their internal stability. We do that because we understand that neighborhood isn't a situation of stable times. We should support our Sudanese brothers, resolve their distresses, because they did it while we were in some sort of distress as well.
Regarding Somalia, the Premier said, no other nation or people elsewhere devoted the extent of sacrifice Ethiopia paid for Somalia's solidarity and strong unity. The people of Somalia share similar language, skin color, and psychological makeups with Ethiopians, which aren't hindered by territorial demarcations.
They are our brothers, not only neighbors. We sacrificed our lives for the peace and unity of Somalia. The Ethiopian government, spearheaded by the Prosperity Party, has revealed the respect it owns for Somalia more than any government on the planet. We empower Somalia, thinking the people of Somalia as real brothers and sisters. Ethiopia never violates the integrity and unity of Somalia.
The Seagate Memorandum of Understanding signed with Somaliland is a document that enables the realization of economic prospects and regional integration. The Seagate Memorandum of Understanding signed with Somaliland is a document that enables the realization of economic prospects and regional integration, not intended for dismantling Somalia, Premier explained. He added, Ethiopia welcomes with open hands to respond to any confusions or requests related to the memorandum with the Somaliland.
The Memorandum of Understanding signed between us and Somaliland came after our unsuccessful repeated efforts to sign with other neighboring countries. The Ethiopian government is still ready to pay ultimate sacrifices with life for Somalia and has no intention of damaging, disintegrating, or dismantling Somalia. Nevertheless, it shouldn't be undermined that Ethiopia conveys legitimate requests which shall be responded peacefully and in the honest roundtable discussions. Mutual benefit, mutual growth, and cooperation will marry the region so that the generations to come, Ethiopia strongly believes.
Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed elaborated Ethiopia feels the distresses and all the pains of the neighboring countries. As well, any affirmative development of these nations delights her. He underscored, neighboring countries shall be ready for regional integrity issues that could be extended to searching development-bearing corners, he pointed.
Our message to Eritrea, Djibouti, Kenya, Sudan, and Somalia is based on our brotherhood. We don't seek any harm for them. Yet, we do have a request. It is problematic to be landlocked having such a huge economy. It is our national interest. How shall we promote this interest without any sacrifice, jeopardy, or expense of negotiation tables here and there? The Ethiopian government is always ready for a win-win approach, working together for shared benefits. It isn't acceptable to consider Ethiopia's benefits as illegal and one's own benefit as the legal and right ones. We wish stability and prosperity to our neighbors. We wish shared growth with our neighbors. We don't want to see any armed conflict or distress with them. need them to reciprocate our wishes equally and unequivocally.
The Prime Minister's elaborations and responses to inquiries and the remarks of the representatives of the House extended to various issues like national economy and tranquility, according to the reports disseminated by Ethiopian news agency.